É o seguinte, no vídeo de hoje a gente tem duas convidadas mais que amadas e especiais. Se você acompanhou a programação da Seguinte na Bienal do Livro desse ano, sabe que a Ava Dellaira e a Jennifer Niven, autoras de Cartas de Amor, mortos e por lugares, incríveis, estão aqui no Brasil. E óbvio, a gente não ia perder a oportunidade de trazê-las aqui pro canal. Por isso no vídeo de hoje, a gente vai gravar com elas um joguinho. O que você prefere?
Hi Jennifer, hi Ava, we're so happy that you're here and we think it's a great opportunity to know you two a little bit better. So we thought about playing a game called Would You Rather. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds great.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's begin. Would you rather be an unicorn or a dragon?
Oh, dragon.
Unicorn. Why?
I think I've just had a unicorn thing since I was a small child, so. I think they're so scary.
I'm probably more like a unicorn in real life, but I would like to be a dragon.
Would you rather know the day of your death or the cause of your death?
Ooh, neither?
Do we have to know those?
Yeah, if you
have
to choose, if you have to choose something to know.
I mean, I guess there's an argument to be made. If you know the cause, you may be able to prevent it, depending on what it is.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. It's a hard question.
Cause, I would like.
Yeah.
I think if you know when, it's hard because you're always
Pretty
looking
anxious
forward,
with the
yeah.
thing, you know, knowing
Yeah.
the date.
Although if you know the cause, but not when it happens, you're like always gonna be looking. I changed my answer. I rather know the date.
Yeah, it's like an accident, an airplane crash, you know.
Yeah, every
I'm gonna
time.
travel again
Right.
because is this the day? Is this the day? It's time.
Yeah, I think the date.
The date is
The
How we
day.
can piece it together, depending on when that date is.
I'm glad we talked through this.
Yeah, me too. I feel better.
A lighter choice. Would you rather be an amazing dancer or an amazing singer?
Both. I'm terrible at both, and I love both so much. But if I had to choose, I think actually dancer.
Dancer?
Yeah.
I love to dance, and I actually do dance. So I would choose singing absolutely because I can't. I always want to be a rock star.
I know.
When I was little, I said that when I was 19, I was sure I was going to be a rock star. I don't know why. I said 19 was my age to be a rock star, and when I turned 19 and I wasn't a rock star, I said, okay, that's it. Didn't happen. Would you rather live in the house of your dreams, but it doesn't have internet access, or in a tiny, tiny house with great internet access?
The house of my dreams without internet.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be actually kind of peaceful.
Yeah. You can go to the coffee shop and
Exactly.
get on the internet.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Would you rather become a mystery or solve a mystery?
Ooh. I don't know. I always wanted to be a detective too. I actually wanted to be an international rock star detective.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded like the best thing you could ever be. So maybe solving.
Yeah, solve.
Solving.
Yeah.
Would you go through life unable to answer any question or unable to ask any questions?
Ooh, that's hard.
That-
Both are so important.
Yeah.
Those are interesting.
Able to answer any questions or ask any questions?
Maybe.
Unable to answer, I think, because I'm already pretty bad at it.
And then maybe if you can answer any question, you could ask any questions. That
Yeah.
makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
Answer.
I think the questions are sometimes more important than the answers.
Would you rather travel 200 years to the past and meet your ancestors, or travel 200 years to the future and meet your great-grandchildren?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm so interested right now in like ancestry and in family history.
Yeah.
But I would still pick, I think, the future
Sure.
because although I would love to do both, I think it's pretty magical. You can more easily imagine your ancestors because you can read about them and hear stories, and so. But with the future, you don't know what it's going to be.
Anything can happen, yeah.
I think I would, because I don't have kids, I think I would go back. And also, I have this very weird family tree with like Jesse James, the outlaw, and all these kind of outlaws, but also like writers like Jane Austen. So I think going back would be really
That's so cool. You
it's a very
have a good
weird
family tree.
Would you rather go to Hogwarts and still be a muggle, or live in a world with Pokemon and only be able to catch Magikarps?
Oh, I think Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, I'll
You
go
can
for that too.
learn. I mean, you have to pick up some things when you were there.
You can eat like the candy,
Yeah.
at least.
And
that
just be in that setting would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Same.
Same. Would you rather be a man for a day or a kid again for a day?
Oh, interesting. I'd like to be a man for a day. I would love to know what that felt like.
I think I would choose that too because I feel like I am a kid inside.
Yeah.
I'm like perpetually 14, if not younger, so I would choose a man.
Would you rather be able to talk with your 15-year-old self or with your 65-year-old self?
15.
15.
There's so many things I would say.
I would pick 65 because maybe they would tell me some wisdom that would influence what I'm going to do right now. I feel like my teenage years are just what they were. I definitely made some mistakes and some bad decisions, but I'm okay with them. I turned out, I think, all right. Not that there's nothing I would change, but.
Would you rather go on a road trip with Finch or Violet? What?
I would rather, since I kind of parts of me are Violet, definitely Finch. He would make it fun.
You would, but I would pick Violet.
Violet?
I love Violet, yeah.
Thank you, Ava.
Which I kind of am getting to go on a different version of a road trip with a certain kind of incarnation of Violet. At least Violet's creator.
Your dream is coming.
Yeah. It's very special.
Would you rather listen to the same song forever or never listen to the same song twice?
Oh my gosh.
Well, never listen to the same song twice.
No, there's so many songs I like to just play over
Over
and
and
over and over again. Just
No, but you could only have one.
Say, I know. Oh gosh, no. The same song.
The same song.
I could
Okay.
just sing it to myself badly.
Would you rather meet Kurt Cobain or Amy Winehouse?
Oh, Kurt Cobain.
That's very hard for me.
That's really hard.
Like at what stage of their careers is kind of an important part of it.
I think the best part of the career.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah. I would actually like to meet Amy Winehouse. I'm like, nah. I feel that's very hard. I feel unsure about how to answer that.
Our last question. Would you rather send a letter to someone who has already died and have them receive it? So you're going to be sure they receive it. Or receive a letter from someone who has already died, but you can answer.
I would choose send a letter.
Send a letter.
This is like kind of, it's going to sound selfish, but I think I'd rather receive one because, I mean, either way, I think it would be my mother. And I kind of feel like, even though I can't technically send her a letter, I kind of feel like she knows what I'm like trying to tell her already.
Yeah.
She's like on the
By your side.
Yeah. like she can hear me, but I can't. And she, I feel like, so I think I would receive the letter.
Yeah. That's it. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good time with this funny question.
We're great.
And I haven't been asked these questions before.
Yeah, me neither. None of them.
That's something really different.
I love it.
It's not about over and over, like do something fun and sometimes hard,
It is very hard, isn't it? Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
E aí, gostaram do vídeo de hoje? Espero que vocês tenham se divertido tanto quanto a gente. E também comentem como que tá sendo a Bienal do Livro pra vocês. Curtam nossas redes sociais e sigam nosso canal para não perder nenhum vídeo. Até terça!